Hey, what's up everybody? Mike here, and I want to welcome you to this intermediate flow skills class. Now, because this is an intermediate class, that means two things. One, we're going to assume that you've already performed your wrist prep or wrist mobilizations, and two, you are already familiar with most of the movements in this flow. So I'm going to demonstrate the flow for you. That way, if there's anything in there that you're not totally sure of, you can visit the tutorial section, check out the movement and its details, or just jump right in and try to follow along. All right, so we'll start with the flow demonstration first, once without the call out, then once with the call out, then we'll begin our activations. Let's get started. Okay guys, so here's your flow, first time without the call out. Okay, so now with the call out. Set loaded beast. Left leg, front step, through. Pop back two. Right side, crocodile roll into. Right leg, full scorpion. Left leg jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. Left leg forward traveling under switch. Right leg side kick through. Jump to left leg forward traveling side kick through. Left leg levitating under switch. Right leg under switch to forward traveling bear. Take the stride. Right leg under switch. Left leg under switch to ape. Right side rotating ape. Right leg reaching under switch. Left leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave unload. Return to loaded beast. Okay guys, so there's the flow that you'll be learning towards the second part of this class. Okay guys, so let's begin with our activation starting in crab. So go ahead and set your perfect crab, eyes towards the rising sun, proud chest. Let's go ahead and lift left foot just high enough to slide a piece of paper, being sure to anchor into right glute. From here, drop left foot. Let's really drive right arm down to the ground. Dig those fingertips into the floor. See if we can lift just the left hand high enough to slide a piece of paper, maintaining proud chest, eyes towards the rising sun. Drop left hand. Let's try right foot. Being sure to breathe, not holding our breath. Drop right foot. Let's try right hand just high enough to slide a piece of paper, keeping that left foot on the ground. Go ahead and drop right hand. Let's do a right leg under switch. And we'll set up for our beast activations. So go ahead and try lifting left foot, keeping that knee 1 inch from the floor. Drop left foot. Let's go for left hand, lifting from the shoulder blade. Try not to shift or deviate from the original position. Drop left hand. Let's go right foot. Drop right foot, let's go right hand. Drop right hand, Let's do a right leg under switch, and let's go to a contralateral lift, so opposite hand and foot. Let's go right hand, left foot, and hold. And switch. And drop. Let's go right leg under switch. Back to our beast position. And let's go right hand, left foot, contralateral lift. And switch. And relax. Wrist relief position. So now we're going to head into our form-specific stretches. We're going to do 2 regressed versions, and then we'll do the actual form-specific stretch for the crab reach and the wave unload. So I'm going to grab a mat for the regressions. You'll just need something to place underneath of your knees for these regressed variations. So we'll start knees nice and wide, toes, big toes together. We're going to do our regress crab reach first. So we'll plant the hand behind us. Now you can either bring the hand a little bit outside of the same side foot, or you can bring it right between the big toes. It's completely up to you. From here, we'll bring our reaching hand up. We'll start to peel the hips off the heels first. Then as we bring our gaze up, we'll start to pull the shoulder blade back and in towards the upper back, looking through the hand towards the ceiling. And then we'll come back down. Nice and slow. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. So we'll plant, we'll go right arm, regressed crab reach, peel the hips, pull the shoulder blade back, bringing us even higher up towards the ceiling. Hold for a breath, and then we'll come back down. Then we'll go into our wave unload. So similar position, we'll keep the knees nice and wide. We'll go toes together. We're going to walk our hands forward, squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. We'll begin by lifting the hips and tucking the chin. From here, once the hips travel past the knees, we'll start to lift the feet. We'll begin to reach the front of the hips down towards the ground, even though they will not touch. We'll start to drive the feet together. We'll allow that to feed up into proud chest, long arms, and eyes to the sky. From here, we'll tuck. We'll press the ground away, and we'll travel with the wave back to start. And then we're just going to alternate between those two. So let's plant the right hand, left hand up, peel the hips, pull the shoulder blade back towards the upper spine, looking through the hand towards the ceiling, and reverse. Let's go right arm, regressed crab reach. And plant the hands, shoulders up towards the ears. Lift the hips and tuck the chin. Hips travel past the knees, lifting the feet. Keeping the chin tucked, we'll start to drive the feet together. Front of the hips reach towards the ground. Proud chest, long arms, eyes to the sky. Tuck the chin, drive the ground away. Coming back to start. So let's go one more round of the regressions. So plant the right hand. Let's go left arm. Regressed crab reach. Return. Right arm. Peel the hips. Pull the shoulder blade back. Eyes through the hand towards the sky. And reverse or return. Okay, last regress wave unload. Shoulders find the ears, lift the hips, tuck the chin. Hips travel past the knees, lifting the feet. Start to push the feet together. Proud chest, long arms, eyes up. and tuck the chin, drive the ground away, coming back. So let's go into our actual crab reach and wave unload. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my mat. So now for our actual crab reach. Of course, we know in a crab reach we want to have the feet wider than hip width, so they're roughly shoulder width distance. We're going to go left arm crab reach first, hitting 3-point bridge, then up and over, upper arm frames the head, upper shoulder stacks on top of lower, eyes towards the ground. Return to crab. Right arm crab reach. Hit 3-point bridge. Up and over. Now let's go right leg under switch to loaded beast. And let's go wave unload. Hips up, shoulders towards ears, hit the peak position first. Tuck the chin, roll forward. Starting to squeeze the glutes, we allow that tension to feed up through the upper back. Proud chest, long arms. Very last thing we do, eyes to the sky. Tuck the chin, push the ground away. Finding peak position again. Long spine, shoulders, spine, ears. Return to loaded beast. Let's go right leg under switch. Finding our crab position again. Left arm crab reach. Just remember, guys, if you can't get a full opening of the front of the hip, you're just not going to go into the reach portion. It's your goal to just try to hit that 3-point bridge. Let's go right arm crab reach. Return to crab. This time, let's take a left leg under switch into loaded beast. And we'll go wave unload. Return to loaded beast. And let's take left leg under switch again, bringing us back to crab. And this is our final round, left arm crab reach. Return to crab. Right arm crab reach. Return to crab. And let's go right leg under switch for our final wave unload. And hips go up. Peak position, tuck, roll through. Return to loaded beast. Okay, so let's continue our warm-up by moving into some traveling forms. Okay guys, so 3 minutes on the clock. We'll begin with forward traveling apes, then we'll go forward and reverse traveling crabs. So set up for forward traveling ape, and we'll go 3 minutes beginning now. Remember, the goal in these is to stay low to the ground, not allow the hips to travel high, but allow the shoulders to travel forward. Go ahead and switch to forward traveling crab. As always, proud chest, eyes towards the rising sun. We're going fingertips to full hand, heel to full foot. And then we'll switch to reverse traveling crab with the reverse points of contact. So ball of the foot to full foot, base of the palm to full hand. And then back into our forward traveling apes. Remember, if this is too much for you, if this is too much knee bend or flexion, we can always regress to a forward traveling frog. Okay. And switching back to forward traveling crab. And reverse traveling crab. So for this next round of forward traveling apes, I'll perform the frog just as a reminder in case you need this regression. Still diving for the hand position, keeping the hips low. And back into our forward traveling crab. And reverse traveling crab. And then forward traveling apes. If you can during the jump, we'll point the toes slightly and try to really dive and decelerate. All right, so that's 3 minutes, guys. Hopefully you guys are warmed up and you're ready to start building our intermediate flow. So we'll build the entire flow to one side, practice it, then we'll build it starting with the opposite side. Okay, let's do it. All right, so let's build this flow in chunks and we'll practice each chunk as we go along. So we'll begin in loaded beast. So go ahead and set loaded beast. And let's go left leg, front step, through. So once through, do a self-check, toes are pointed, knees extended, rotated outwardly from the hip, guarded position. Now as we pop back, we're going to land on the right leg again in crocodile roll position. So left ankle tied to the inside of left knee. So let's go ahead and take that roll. So plant the foot, drop the hip, almost touching, not quite. Let's go hand, and last thing that lands is foot. So let's practice that 2 more times. Set loaded beast. Left leg, front step, through. Pop it back to left side, crocodile roll. And again, set loaded beast. Left leg, front step, through. Pop it back to left side, crocodile roll. So once here, all we have to do is go into the full scorpion. So with you guys already in the crocodile roll position, let's take the right leg, sweep it out, lift the left arm. Now push on the gas, right leg goes through the window. We take the full scorpion. Finish in modified crab. So let's do that 2 more times. So we're going to pretend we just came out of the crocodile roll. Let's sweep the leg open, lifting the hand. Right leg full scorpion, push on the gas with left foot. And again, right leg's extended. Open, push on the gas, take the pointed toes through the window. Okay, so now let's go from the top. I'm going to put my back to you, and you can follow me from loaded beast. So let's set loaded beast. Left leg, front step, through. Pop it back to left side, crocodile roll, into right leg, full scorpion. Okay, guys. So now, from that full scorpion, we're going to perform a jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. So if I had finished my full scorpion and I were here in a modified crab position, I'm going to break my rules just a little bit. So instead of transitioning through a perfect neutral foot modified beast, I'm going to land with my toes already in the direction that I want to travel, which is going to be this way. So from here, I'm going to push on the gas, begin to retract the leg, plant the fingers pointing to where they'll be behind me. That way these toes are forward, these fingers are behind. I can go through the window and travel. Once here, I'll push on the gas and I'll do a forward traveling under switch. Notice the knee outside of the same side arm. So knee outside. From here, I can go into my right leg side kick through. So let's try that sequence a couple of times. So I just come out of my full scorpion. I'm going to do a left leg jumping under switch into, so plant the hands, toes forward in this direction, these fingers pointing behind me. I get through the window, take the stride. So now I should be in a stride position. All I have to do now is lift opposing limbs, push on the gas, get through the window, and then now travel in the opposite direction. Once here, lift left foot, right hand, find my right leg side kick through. One more time. I'd finished in modified crab, left leg jumping under switch into plant, forward traveling crab, left leg under switch, or left leg traveling under switch into this forward beast stride. From here, I take my right leg side kick through. Once I'm in the right leg side kick through, I will then do a traveling jumping side kick through. So I'll jump to left leg forward traveling side kick through. So that means whenever I take this leg through the window, I've got to not only jump to this foot, but travel forward when doing it. So if I'm in right leg side kick through, I take the leg through, plant. Now I can go through the window. So let's try that a couple times. Go ahead and set yourself up in right leg side kick through. Point the toe, open the sling, push on the gas, jump to right foot as you transition forward. Notice the hips are high here. Once here, I can go through the window into my opposite leg side kick through. So again, set up in right leg side kick through. Then I push on the gas, I jump to right foot, hips high, knee traveling outside of the shoulder. Then I can go into my left leg side kick through. So let's go through the entire sequence up to that point. Go ahead and set loaded beast. Left leg front step through. Pop back to right side crocodile roll. Into, that means slide the foot, lift the hand, right leg, full scorpion. Left leg jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. Left leg forward traveling under switch. Right leg side kick through. Jump to left leg forward traveling side kick through. Good. So from here, we're just going to add in a levitating under switch. Levitating under switch, of course, meaning that I'm going high with the hips. But if you don't have a tuck balance, it's okay. Just really rely on that high hip modified beast. Meaning, if I'm here in left leg side kick through, I go up, I jump to the leg, keeping the hips high, then I can go through the window. So let's try two of those levitating under switches. So I'm in left leg side kick through. I take the leg through the window, I go high, I land on the leg, transition through the window. finishing in crab. Let's do that again. Left leg side kick through. Left leg levitating under switch. Go through the window, find my crab position. Once here, I'm going to perform a right leg under switch into a bear travel. So I'm in crab, right leg under switch, go high with the hips and stride. Second stride, then we're ready to take the under switch right leg again. So let's try to go all the way from the top up to that bear travel and into the under switch. So we're starting to get close to the end of this flow. Set loaded beast. Left leg, front step, through. Pop back to right side, crocodile, roll into right leg, full scorpion. Left leg jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. Left leg forward traveling under switch, right leg side kick through. Jump to forward traveling, left leg side kick through, left leg levitating under switch, right leg under switch to bear stride. Head down, eyes back at the legs. Let's take the stride. Right leg under switch brings me to crab. So we only have one more chunk to go, and we're done with that flow on that side. So once I'm in crab, all I have to do is a left leg under switch to deep ape. Then from there, I'll do a rotating ape. So if I were in crab, the left leg under switch, I look for the foot. I have my rotary arm ready, my drive arm ready. I drive and swing. Now, if you're not familiar with a rotating ape, the best way to explain it, or the easiest way to explain it, is if I want to do a right side rotating ape, I want to plant my hands to where my right fingers are pointing forward, my left fingers are pointing out to a perpendicular angle. Then once I jump, so there'll be a little bit of a jump, I'm going to land with my left toes in line with my left fingers, and then I'm going to swing the floating leg around. So if I plant, I begin to rotate as I jump. Once I'm here, this right leg is still floating, so I'm going to swing it around and land. The way that I know if I land properly is my right fingers are pointing behind me. I should be pointing here towards the window and fireplace, my right finger's behind me. So again, if I were in deep ape, let's practice this 2 times together. Here I am in deep ape. I plant the hands coming to the balls of the feet, right fingers forward, left fingers out to the side. I want to get my left foot in the direction of my left hand. Right foot floats and swings around, finishing in my deep ape. I can then release the hand. Let's do that one more time. So we're in deep ape. We plant. We drive. Float the leg around. Fingers landing behind. Then I can release. So if I were in that crab from earlier, and I did my left leg under switch to deep ape, now I get set up for that rotating ape. Plant, plant, swing. Once here, right leg reaching under switch, left leg under switch to loaded beast, and this is where I go for my wave unload. So let's practice that chunk. So go ahead and set crab. Let's go left leg under switch to ape. Right side, rotating ape. Right leg reaching under switch. Left leg under switch to loaded beast. And again, set crab. Left leg under switch to ape. Right side, rotating ape. Right leg reaching under switch. Left leg under switch to loaded beast. Okay, so guys, let's see if we can get all the way up to that loaded beast. then all we have to do is take the wave unload. So go ahead and set loaded beast. And this is from the top. Let's go left leg front step through. Pop back 2, right side, crocodile roll into right leg, full scorpion. Left leg jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. Left leg forward traveling under switch, right leg side kick through. Jump to forward traveling left leg side kick through. Left leg levitating under switch. Right leg under switch to bear. Take the stride. Right leg under switch. Left leg under switch to ape. Right side rotating ape. Right leg reaching under switch. Left leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave, unload. Return to loaded beast. Okay. Let's do it again, guys. Set loaded beast. Left leg front step. Through. Pop back 2. Right side. Crocodile roll into right leg. Full scorpion. Left leg jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. Left leg forward traveling under switch. Right leg side kick through. Jump to forward traveling left leg side kick through. Left leg levitating under switch. Right leg under switch to forward traveling bear. Take the stride. Right leg under switch. Left leg under switch to deep ape. Right side rotating ape. Right leg reaching under switch. Left leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave, unload. Return to loaded beast. Okay, guys, so that's the entire flow building with the left leg front step. Let's do the entire thing with the right leg front step. So since you already know all the transitions, we're not going to chunk it as much as just rep it out. So we're going to go through it very slowly, and we're just going to do multiple total rounds. So let's set up in loaded beast. Okay, so now beginning with the right leg front step through, let's set loaded beast. Right leg, front step, through. Pop back 2, left side, crocodile roll into left leg, full scorpion. Right leg jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. Right leg forward traveling under switch. Left leg side kick through. Jump to right leg forward traveling side kick through. Right leg levitating under switch. Left leg under switch to forward traveling bear. Take the stride. Left leg under switch. Right leg under switch to deep ape. Left side rotating ape. Left leg reaching under switch. Right leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave, unload. Return to loaded beast. Okay, so that's one round. Let's do it again. Set loaded beast. Right leg, front step, through. Pop back 2, left side, crocodile roll into left leg, full scorpion. Right leg jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. Right leg forward traveling under switch. Left leg side kick through. Jump 2 forward traveling. Right leg side kick through. Right leg levitating under switch. Left leg under switch to forward traveling bear. Take the stride. Left leg under switch. Right leg under switch to deep ape. Left side rotating ape. Left leg reaching under switch. Right leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave, unload. Return to loaded beast. Okay, guys, again, set loaded beast. Right leg front step, through. Pop back 2, left side, crocodile roll, into left leg, full scorpion. Right leg jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. Right leg forward traveling under switch, left leg side kick through. Jump 2, right leg forward traveling, side kick through. Right leg levitating, under switch. Left leg under switch to bear. Take the stride. Left leg under switch. Right leg under switch to deep ape. Left side rotating ape. Left leg reaching under switch. Right leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave, unload. Return to loaded beast. Okay, guys, so that was 3 rounds to the opposite side from the one that we started on. So now we're just going to alternate between the beginning side, the original side, and the second side. So I'm going to go a little bit faster. We're going to go through the entire flow 2 times to both sides. Try to stay up with me if you can. If you need to take a break, pause, or just jump back in whenever you're ready, feel free to do that. So let's go ahead and set loaded beast, and we'll start with the left leg front step through. Left leg front step through. Pop it back 2, right side, crocodile roll, into right leg, full scorpion. Left leg jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. Left leg forward traveling under switch. Right leg side kick through. Jump to left leg forward traveling side kick through. Left leg levitating under switch. Right leg under switch to bear. Take the stride. Right leg under switch. Left leg under switch to deep ape. Right side rotating ape. Right leg reaching under switch. Left leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave, unload. Return to loaded beast. Okay, second side, here we go. Set loaded beast. Right leg, front step, through. Pop back two. Left side, crocodile roll into left leg, full scorpion. Right leg, jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. Right leg forward traveling under switch. Left leg side kick through. Jump to right leg, forward traveling, side kick through. Right leg levitating, under switch. Left leg under switch to bear, take the stride. Left leg under switch. Right leg under switch to ape. Left side rotating ape. Left leg reaching under switch. Right leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave, unload. Return to loaded beast. All right, final round, here we go. Set loaded beast. Left leg, front step, through. Pop it back two. Right side crocodile roll to right leg, full scorpion. Left leg jumping under switch to forward traveling crab. Left leg forward traveling under switch. Right leg side kick through. Jump two. Left leg forward traveling side kick through. Left leg levitating under switch. Right leg under switch to bear. Right leg under switch. Left leg under switch to deep ape. Right side rotating ape. Right leg under switch. Left leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave, unload. Return to loaded beast. Okay, final round, here we go. Set loaded beast. Right leg front step through. Pop back two. Left side crocodile roll into left leg, full scorpion. Right leg jumping under switch into forward traveling crab. Right leg forward traveling beast. Left leg side kick through. Jump to right leg forward traveling side kick through. Right leg levitating under switch. Right leg under switch to deep ape. Left side rotating ape. Left leg reaching under switch. Right leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave, unload. Return to loaded beast. Okay, guys. So there's your intermediate flow. I really hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Let's go ahead and set ourselves up for some wrist rocks. So go ahead and plant the hands to where the fingers are pointing behind you. Tuck the toes underneath, and then just rock back into those wrists. Remember, we always encourage you to finish and, of course, begin any animal flow session with your wrist mobilizations. But as far as this flow goes, it's a bit of a longer flow. It does have a lot of movements in it. So I would encourage you to come back and practice it as much as you'd like to. While I'm talking, we can just go ahead and rock in and out of the wrists. If it's too much for you, you can't make it all the way through, just pause it, take a break, jump back in whenever you're ready. As always, if you need a more detailed breakdown of any of these movements, just be sure to visit the tutorial section and really rep out and drill the movements that you don't feel super comfortable with, then jump back into this flow. All right, so continue with your wrist mobilizations, and we look forward to seeing you in another class. Enjoy, guys.